Hey everyone, welcome back to All Things Local STL TV. I'm Chris Slay, your shop local guy, and I'm coming to you from the ever impressive Outreach Studios. Before we jump in today, I want to remind you to download and register in the All Things Local STL app at getlocalstl.com. In the app, you're going to find local businesses, local nonprofit organizations, local events, specials, promotions, and so much more. So if you love local like I love local, then you're going to love the All Things Local STL app. We have a great show lined up for you today. First, we're going to meet with local business owner Nancy Young Scheberle, owner of Go Glittery, and her associate KarieAnn Duggan. Go Glittery is an amazing local craft supply store that can also help you learn the skills to become a better crafter. After that, we're going to chat with Sandy Riutcel, Executive Director of the Parkway Alumni Association, as she shares the incredible impact that the organization has both on the alums as well as the current students, staff, and community in the Parkway School District. I'm certain you'll learn some great things from our guests, and we will return right after this with Nancy Young Scheberle of Go Glittery. Stick around. Our first guest today could be what you call crafty, but in a good way. Nancy Young Scheberle is the owner of Go Glittery, and with her is her associate and niece, KarieAnn Duggan. Go Glittery is a local store that specializes in helping find the craft supplies you need to make your masterpieces right at home. Welcome, Nancy and KarieAnn. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
So I want to share with everybody how Go Glittery came to be.
So my sister had said to me, if you want to, she's a local business owner, and she said, if you want to start your own business, I will help you. And I've always been crafty. I always wanted to do something, but I didn't know what. When I was first out of college, I worked on the Hallmark account at an ad agency. So I always wanted to own a Hallmark. I thought that was fun. Or even a Dairy Queen. My husband actually always wanted to own a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
But, right.
Yeah.
So she has a successful business, so she is doing well and said, I can help you. So I decided I had to figure out what I wanted to do, and I've always loved crafts, and I have a Cricut, and I've been crafting a lot lately, so I decided on a craft supply store. There wasn't one in Creve Coeur, and I grew up in Creve Coeur and thought this is the perfect place to put it.
Excellent. I love that. Now the name, Go Glittery. The G and the O mean something very special to you, Nancy. Tell us about that.
They do. My girls are Gabrielle and Olivia, and I wanted to incorporate their names somehow, and I was trying to marry the names like Benifer, that kind of thing, and it was not coming out good. So a lot of times we just say G and O in the text about them. We might say G and O are coming, and so I thought, oh, I could put that together and we could be Go Glittery, because I love everything glittery. So.
And I love the homage you're paying to your girls. It's really cute. It's adorable. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
So let's do this, KarieAnn. Let's jump into some of the items that Go Glittery sells.
Okay. First of all, we sell blank supplies to other crafters. So one of the big things, trendy things right now is a process called dye sublimation.
Okay.
And we carry the blanks for that. It's a full color process, and it will adhere to anything that has a polyester coating.
Gotcha.
So you can do all kinds of really special gifts. I'm trying to see what we have here. So, for example, a slate like this would start off as white, and then when our cousin got married, we added his wedding picture.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it's a heat process, just like when you're making a t-shirt with the glitter on it.
Well, speaking of t-shirts with the glitter on it, we have a model with one of your designs.
We do.
Come on out, Deanna, and show everybody this adorable. Look at that. It's so shiny. And here's the cool thing. It's the vinyl, right? So the glitter doesn't come off.
Not at all, yeah.
And that's an original design by Go Glittery, right?
It is.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Look, everybody. You could have that too. Now, you sell all the vinyls, you sell all the glitters.
We do.
You sell a lot of other items that people can use and make some of their crafting from, right?
Correct. Yep.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So the vinyls, actually, there's a heat press vinyl, and then the one you're holding is called pressure sensitive,
Okay,
and
so
that's
this
for
is
stickers.
the pressure. All right, what are the heat press?
The heat press are the ones that are rolled up right
Like
there.
in the tubes, like
Yep.
this Christmas celebration one
Yes.
right here? Okay. And they have a different process altogether.
Correct. One of them is applied through heat. That's why it's called, others know it as HTV, so heat transfer vinyl, sorry. And that actually you have to use pressure and heat to cause the glue to adhere.
Okay, perfect.
The pressure sensitive is more for objects, like the cup down there that has the snowman on it.
This guy.
Yep. So that is all done with the pressure sensitive vinyl.
Oh, no
You
kidding.
Cut it on your Cricut, you squeegee it on. When you squeegee it, it pops a little
Look at that.
micro permanent glue bubbles, and
That's adorable.
it's on there.
I love that. I love that. Now, with that being said, you're talking about a lot of things that I know nothing about. But you do some pretty unique things when it comes to classes, right, Nancy?
We do, yes. We have, every month we have a Cricut class, we have a resin class, and we have a sublimation class.
Okay.
So the heart and the circle are what we do in our resin class.
These are your pour resins.
You get
Okay.
you get to choose your mica powder and your glitter.
Oh, okay, so you
and-
can really personalize this. It's not just the resin you're pouring, you get to put the colors in.
Right, you get to choose. Our resin is right here in those bottles. We sell this resin that
guys.
it has no VOCs, so it is non-toxic. You don't have to wear a
Nice.
mask. That's how we're able to do class right in our shop.
And you can do it with kids.
We can do it with kids.
We don't do it with
We don't.
but we can.
No, but
Right.
it's safer to use around
Yes.
children.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what is this guy?
This is using deep pour resin, which
Okay.
is the same brand. It's all the same properties, so it's non-toxic.
Okay.
But you can do it in larger molds, and a lot of river tables that you see, because you can pour it so deep,
Yes.
it allows the bubbles to escape, and it's a beautiful finish.
I'm blown away by those. Those are
Thank
so
you.
cool, by the way. So excellent. You've got a lot of different items. These are all available right there at Go Glittery. And the classes you said are every month.
Every month we have an introduction, usually an introduction to Cricut class, where lately we made like Halloween shirts, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that kind of thing.
Perfect.
Lately. And then we have sublimation classes where we make these cold brew cups.
Okay.
So everybody gets to learn, and then they get to
Oh.
take it home.
That's fun.
So yeah,
That's super
that's
fun.
another class. And then we have fun sip and crafts. People can get a group together and have a private class. So
Excellent. And all they have to do is just reach out to you
Right.
to schedule that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So what has been the overall impression from your clientele about Go Glittery?
Well, I think we're very welcoming and friendly, and people like to come in and talk to us, and we discuss, I always say to people when they're looking, like today a girl was looking at glitter, and I said, oh, what do you make? And she makes air fresheners with glitter, which is so cute. You know,
Really?
who doesn't love that? Yeah, for your car. They're called Freshies. And
Brilliant.
yeah, and she bought all kinds of glitter. So we always engage the customer to find out what they do, and we will ask for their business card, and we have a bulletin board because we like to refer people to our customers. We get people from other shops in our area, and they'll say, well, can you make me a shirt? Well, we don't normally make a shirt for somebody, but we'll refer them to a customer who can make it for them.
I love that. So you're keeping it going.
We
and
are.
You're helping your customers
We
who
are.
are buying your goods
Absolutely.
to continue their home-based business as well.
Right.
That's fabulous. So you're located right in Creve Coeur. Give everybody the address real quick.
It is 12941 Olive Boulevard. We're at Fifi and Olive in the Olive Arcade Plaza.
Super easy to find.
Oh, absolutely. There's a Dobbs and a DMV and lots of
You
restaurants.
can't miss them. You look for the big line at the DMV, right?
Right,
And Go
right.
Glittery is right.
Right, yeah.
Perfect. Well, I want to ask you both, what do you love about the St. Louis area? Nancy, we'll start with you.
Well, I love that it's a small, big town, basically.
Yep.
Everybody knows everybody. The question, where'd you go to high school? I love that question. And I ask that question,
There you go.
which probably annoys people, but yeah.
Keep the
So,
tradition strong,
that's right,
Nancy.
that's right.
I love it. KarieAnn, how about you?
It's, we grew up together, so it's pretty much the same answer. I love the familiarity and being comfortable
Yes.
wherever you go, and my kids always joke that we don't go anywhere where I don't run into someone.
That you know, right?
But
exactly.
I love that. That's what I love about St. Louis.
Big small town.
Yeah.
Love it so much. Excellent. Well, thank you so much,
You're
both
welcome.
of you, for being here, for bringing all these amazing items. All right, crafters, please be sure to check out Go Glittery and the All Things Local STL app and stop by the store today to get your supplies. Don't go to the big box stores. They don't care about you. These guys do. They do. Shop local right here with Nancy, KarieAnn, and her team. And coming up after the break, we will have a chat with Sandy Riutcel of the Parkway Alumni Association. I think you'll be surprised about all the wonderful things they do in our community. Stay tuned. Ladies, thank you.
Reach your audience with Outreach Studios. Studio 17 offers 1,000 square feet of customizable space that can accommodate roundtable discussions, podcasts, live stream content, and much more. For a different look, we offer View 17. This one-of-a-kind event center is fully wired for broadcast and is perfect for corporate or commercial content. With Outreach Studios, the opportunities are endless. Elevate your message, your brand, and your expectations with Outreach Studios.
Welcome back to All Things Local STL TV. You know, when most people hear the term Alumni Association, they think about class reunions. Well, at the Parkway Alumni Association, they do help with reunions, but they also do so much more for our community, and we will learn all about them today from their executive director, Sandy Riutcel. Welcome, Sandy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So happy to have you here.
Yeah.
So can you share with our viewers how the Parkway Alumni Association actually was created?
Sure. About 30 years ago, after a class reunion, a group of alumni realized how much the Parkway School District did for them and helped to form who they were and what they've done in their lives. And they decided that they wanted to do two things. They wanted to create a way to gather the 82,000 alumni information into one database, a centralized database, to make it easier for class reunions. And then they also wanted to have a way for the alumni to connect with each other in meaningful ways, and then also to give back to the school district. So
Perfect.
they created the Alumni Association.
I love it. I love it. Now you're in charge right now, right?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the years, the Alumni Association has obviously evolved. What recent changes have you seen come about?
Well, we've started out with just a couple of small programs. One was Granting Dreams. That's kind of our flagship program, and that's where we have students apply for a grant, a dream grant, and then we give out funds to the students to help them realize their extracurricular learning experience.
A great program, by the way.
Yes.
Absolutely love it.
It is. It is. But then we added the Educators Make a Difference Fund, and
Yes.
that is one where we support our new teachers that are in the first 5 years of their educational career by recognizing them as the Albert Award recipients, and that's named after a longtime educator in the school district, Al Burr. And then we, from there, we created the Light of Parkway, and
Yes.
that's a program that we use to recognize our operations staff, like our bus drivers, our technology people, our secretaries, the maintenance people.
All the
of
people that
those,
do
the
everything behind the
custodians.
scenes.
Yes, the ones that really make the school work.
Exactly, exactly.
But recently we've partnered with the Youth Bridge Community Foundation, and I'm really excited about this program. We can now create endowments. So if someone wants to start a scholarship fund or a fund that will benefit the Granting Dreams or even our Educators Make a Difference, they can do that at the $20,000 level, and that fund will live on in perpetuity.
That's incredible. They're really building a legacy.
Yes.
I absolutely love hearing that for the Alumni Association, because I know all the wonderful things that you do. I mean, you do a tremendous amount for the community beyond just the students and the staff. Can you share a little bit about the Granting Dreams program? Because I just get such a kick out of that.
Yes, it's an awesome program. We have students K through 12 can submit a dream grant, and in their grant they explain to us an educational opportunity outside of the classroom that they would like to participate in, and we award up to $250 for these grants. We have helped kids go to space camp. We've helped with whitewater wheelchair rafting.
Really? Okay, great.
Yes. We had one student, one of my favorites is, he wanted to go fishing with the llamas. So he sent us a picture and he had on his waders and there's a llama behind his shoulder.
That's fabulous. I think you shared one with me. Was it a kindergartner recently that received it? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, this is a young man whose family was having some financial difficulty. I believe the father was in and out of the hospital with some health issues.
Okay.
And he had started taking karate lessons. And the family wasn't sure if they were going to be able to continue those lessons. So we were able to grant his dream and be able to help pay for a few of the sessions for him.
That's fabulous.
And he was so excited when he got it. That's the best part.
I love that. I absolutely love what you guys are doing for these kids because, again, this is just another part of what the Alumni Association can do when they come together. Well, speaking of come together, I mean, with 82,000 graduates all over the world, it's kind of a daunting task. It's like herding cats, right?
Yes.
How do you keep them all in the loop with what's going on?
Well, recently we started an electronic newsletter, and that goes out monthly. And we just kind of give them updates on what's going on in the school district, in their high schools, because we have 5 different high schools that we work with. So we give information on that, just things that are going on with our alumni too. We have a lot of alumni that are writing books, so we share that information.
Fabulous.
And like our Hall of Fame that we just had this past weekend, where we inducted 20 people who are Parkway graduates from all walks of life into our Hall of Fame.
That's fabulous. Absolutely. So it's a tough task getting
It is.
everybody the information, but why do you love it so much?
You know, it's rewarding to be able to bring people together. You know, we help out a little bit with our class reunions. We help with the registration. So it's fun to see people come together. And then I would just hand in the kids a check to help them fund something that they may not otherwise get to do. And then on especially the Light of Parkway, when we surprise our custodians, our IT people, our bus drivers with a check for $500, and you know, just a huge thank you for everything you do to make coming to school a wonderful experience for our children.
I think that's fabulous. The unsung heroes, the ones that really make it work.
Right.
And you honor them that way.
Right, and our new educators, they don't get near the recognition that they should.
Coming from someone who had a wife, my wife Deanna was in education, I know those first 5 years are very tough.
They are, and
You know,
we want to make sure that they know how much we appreciate them.
You're taking everything you learned in class, but now you're running the class.
Right.
You know, and I think you guys are doing a wonderful job in helping those new educators really get their feet planted firmly. So thank you so much. I want to ask you, before we jump out of this, what do you love about the St. Louis area?
Well, I grew up in the country, so it's awesome to be able to have so many things just, you know, within a 30-minute car ride. I can go see the Cardinals, the Blues, the theater, restaurants, the food, the businesses. It's all great.
I love it. Well, I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you're putting into the Alumni Association and the impact you're having in our community. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Great job. Great
Thank you.
job. Well, as you can see, the Parkway Alumni Association is incredibly active in the community and provides so many outstanding resources and support for the alums, the current students, the staff, the residents of the Parkway School District. To learn more about the Parkway Alumni Association and to see more of the impact they're making, check out their featured listing in the All Things Local STL app. Stick around, we're going to be right back to wrap things up. I want to thank Nancy Young Scheberle and KarieAnn Duggan of Go Glittery and Sandy Riutcel with the Parkway Alumni Association for being our guests today. You can find their featured listings in the All Things Local STL app, which is available for you to download and register today at getlocalstl.com. When you use the app, the only featured listings you will find there are locally owned and operated businesses and organizations. Join us in the Shop Local and Support Local revolution and help us continue to celebrate the wonderful things that make our St. Louis area community so incredible. I have to thank the amazing team here at Outreach Studios for their support in bringing this show to you. And you can find Outreach Studios and their event space, View 17, one of the most spectacular venues in town, in the All Things Local STL app as well. And of course, I want to thank you for tuning in. We look forward to having you join us for future episodes where you can learn more about all things local. Bye, everyone.